Today on this edition of More Than Books, we get a look at programs scheduled for the fall and winter months. It was Talk Like a Pirate Day at the library, but it really was about learning all languages. The Jazz and Blues at Your Library series is thriving, and we talk with producer Don McGee about upcoming events. And have you noticed the new peacock sculpture outside the library? We'll have all this and more today on More Than Books. Hello, I'm Mike Talley, producer at Southfield City Cable 15, and welcome to More Than Books. As Michigan's seasons change, so does the programming at the Southfield Public Library, and we have something for the young and the old. First, let me remind you that the library provides opportunities for you to get to know your candidates for public office. We recently held a candidates night that provided the public a chance to meet and question opponents for Michigan judges.
We will begin our forum with a message from James J. Parks from Oakland County Bar Association, the president.
And you're about to see two candidates who are here to tell you why they believe they would serve you and your fellow citizens as district court judge for the 46th District Court.
My name is Deborah Nance, and I'm the sitting judge of the 46th District Court. I was elected by you, the citizens of the 46th District Court, November 2012. I've been the presiding judge in courtroom number 2 since I began my term.
I do believe that judges should be accessible, and they should also be very immersed in the community in which they sit on the bench. And so I think in my situation as a practicing attorney, I am very active in my community. As a practicing attorney, I go into the schools and I talk to kids about the law. I do seminars for parents. I'm active with my bar associations, and we bring programming to the public to educate them about various areas of the law that are pressing in the community.
Remember that you can do your homework on our elected officials and their stances by coming to the public library. Can you spot fake news in the real world? WDET 101.9 FM and the Southfield Public Library wants to help you check your facts and learn how to evaluate information about your community and the world. The Give Me Some Truth panel featured writers and information scientists talking about how to decide what is true and what is a lie.
Good evening. Thank you. Laura Schiebel, Assistant Professor at the Wayne State University School of Information Sciences. Chastity Pratt Dossie will be joining us very soon, a veteran journalist for Bridge Magazine, and we have Chief Brian Bassett of the Southfield Police. Check the evidence, check the source, check the context of what you're reading, apply it to the big picture. Who is the intended audience? What's the purpose or agenda again? And then what about execution? Grammar, tone, image choices, typos.
Attendees could take a quiz to see how good they were at spotting fake news.
One quick. Python gets stuck in Portland woman's earlobe. Just, what do you think? Fake? True?
No.
True.
Let's say fake. It's real! It was from a Fox News station in Indianapolis.
You can look for both of these programs to air on Southfield Cable 15. But you can also find them on Cable 15's Facebook and YouTube channels, as well as the library's social media pages. Members of the Southfield community had the opportunity to take part in open mic night at the library.
I thought it was time to revisit the creation of community and artistic expression in my city. So I have been a poet for 15 years or a little better than that, and I just absolutely love this art form and what it's able to do for people. So I've been working with the amazing staff here at the Southfield Public Library, putting our heads together on, how often we should do this series, and it seems that the community is rallying around it. There's, youth, we have elders, and everyone in between that come out to our series.
My pen pushes positivity.
You go, Queen.
I write for everybody.
This is a free event for the community to come out and witness and be witnessed. We have poets, we have storytellers, we have musicians. So whatever your artistic desire or discipline is, we absolutely welcome you to come out and express yourself.
Long before I knew that L, G, B, or T were anything more than letters of the alphabet, I loved rainbows. I know, Brahenda used to run this program called Poets, Pages, and Scribes. It was a monthly poetry show that happened here the first Thursday of every month, and this was a long, long time ago, probably about 10 years ago. And I was a regular participant in that, and so pretty much every time Brahenda says there's going to be a poetry show at the Southfield Library, I'm happy to come down and be a part of it. Yeah. I've never seen a shyer group of performers in my life, like nowhere else. Like, you get a rock concert, everybody's like moshing in the front and everything, but poets, nope, they're all way into that.
So we are a sponsor for Brahenda's event. We love to always participate in community events. We find that doing grassroots marketing always helps us to find our new client. This is where they lived. So what we do at Best Practices Consulting Services is help small businesses actually grow their small business. We've helped more than 220 launch as of today, both in the cities of Detroit and Flint, where we have offices.
I'm an event planner. We do all types of events, from a baby shower to a memorial service and a repast. We've been in business for 17 years, and we just opened our office last August in downtown Detroit. Today's event was sponsored by Brahenda Williams at Be Intentional, and I am a friend of hers, and she brought me on to sponsor the program today.
Well, the Southfield Public Library usually hosts different type of events, and this particular event, which is called Open Mic, this is our third time doing it. For me, it's playing the violin. I started on piano, and the violin just caught my eye and my heart and my ear. So it's really in depth, and it really describes a different soul. And so this is an instrument that I, honest to God, love and cannot go for long without playing it. Tonight's event was very powerful. We had so many magnificent voices from young people, especially my age, young adults, who you don't really hear from or hear their perspective in life. Tonight's a great way for them to describe and for them to actually release what they're feeling from the inside out.
So we'll be here once a quarter, doing a quarterly series, and we have some ambitions to move into the school system, but as of right now, we'll be here once a quarter.
I hope to see you guys out here. If you're not out here, then I hope that this show inspires you to find poetry shows in your own area to be a part of, because it's out there. It might take a little bit of effort to find, but it's definitely out there.
To find out more about Open Mic Night and Brahenda, you can go to her website at www.brahendawilliams.com. I'm a pirate that I be. I sail me ship upon the sea. I stay up late till 3:30, and that's a peg leg below my knee. September 19th has been International Talk Like a Pirate Day since 22. Here at the Southfield Library, we take it as an opportunity to encourage learning another language, not just how to speak like a pirate.
Ahoy, matey! Today be National Talk Like a Pirate Day. Every September 19th, we celebrate this, and it's a way to showcase that you could learn to talk pirate at the library, French, Chinese, Arabic, basically any language under the sun. The library subscribes to Mango Languages, so you can learn any language you like for free, because the library pays for it, so you get it for free. Mango Languages is one of the many databases or research sources that the library pays for.
Mango Languages is an online language learning resource you can find through your public library, individual subscription, and on some public school campuses as well as universities. We offer over 70 different languages to choose from, including 19 English as a second language courses, and then we have a variety of different specialty courses, which are just kind of fun topics of conversation related to different languages. One day of the year we get to celebrate International Talk Like a Pirate Day, so that is why I'm here today, because we actually have a pirate course, which is kind of something fun. We try not to take ourselves too seriously at Mango, and we made up this fun course that the kids love. It's great for the librarians. It makes it an easy way to promote Mango and just kind of have some fun with their patrons. Our largest group of users actually are public library patrons. They can come into the library, access a resource for free. All they need is a library card. Our libraries that are customers, they subscribe to the service, and that gets patrons access for free. It's all online language learning. You can access the program itself through a desktop, smartphone, tablet, Kindle, Nook, and a Surface. It's just as easy as downloading an app. And then we walk you through the courses. You pick your course, you go in, and we walk you through each piece of the lesson. But like I said, there's a variety of languages. Kind of all walks of life are covered with the languages. We have your common languages, French, Spanish, Portuguese, all those kind of expected languages. But we also have a lot of, we have some indigenous African languages. We have a Hebrew course, which is kind of cool. So just lots of different variety, lots of things to choose from. I am working on speaking a different language. I've been studying Italian for 2 years myself. I have an affection for Italy. Our staff in general, we have, I think, about 60 people on staff, and they come from all walks of life, all different places. We have a lot of multilingual members of the staff. We actually have some promotional pieces with us that patrons can take away with them that'll help them generate their pirate name, and just give a little bit of background about how to access Mango through the library. We do have some giveaways too if you want to come up to the table. We've got some earbuds and some pens and a couple of other takeaways. You just need a library card number, right? You can access through the library's website. They usually have a Mango link. You can also access through our corporate website. You sign up, insert a name and a password, and then your library card, and you're good to go.
Oh, we have tons of pirate books. We've got everything from real-life pirates, Pirate Hunters by Robert Kurson, through fun pirate books that are picture books, and everything in between. Some fun fiction, nonfiction, audiobook. You want pirates? We've got it for you.
The Southfield Public Library has partnered with the Senior Center for a monthly morning movie event for seniors, the second Thursday of each month. Join us to catch free showings of recent hit movies such as Black Panther and Selma. Did we mention there's popcorn too?
It's a collaboration between the library and the senior services, because they were looking for a place to host the movies because they have an interest in it but didn't have a big enough location. We have the location, but when we showed movies in the past, we didn't get a great turnout for it. So we're hoping that this collaboration, we invite not only seniors, but everybody is invited, and you get free popcorn and drink, and come on out and see some great movies. We purchase a license that allows us to show these, so it's all copyright okayed, and we got to get our money's worth out of this. So come see the movies. If you don't come see them, we don't renew our license, and it's a service we can't offer. In the library, we're here to help everybody succeed. And that could just be a fun night at home. So we have great movies. They're on regular DVD, Blu-ray DVD, even foreign languages. So if you're trying to learn a foreign language, come watch a movie in that language and see what you can pick up. Best place to go is onto the library's website, southfieldlibrary.org. We've got everything listed there. But if you have ever any questions, just give the library a call. We're always happy to talk with you and answer any kind of questions, whether it's about a movie or anything else you have in mind.
October 11th was Hidden Figures, rated PG. The story of a team of female African-American mathematicians who served a vital role in NASA during the early years of the U.S. space program. You can expect to see more movies in the future. For instance, November 8th is Detroit, rated R, a fact-based drama set during the 1967 Detroit riots in which a group of rogue police officers respond to a complaint with retribution rather than justice on their minds. December 13th is Selma, rated PG-13, a chronicle of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s campaign to secure equal voting rights via an epic march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama in 1965.
There's no word to be had. The people!
Remember, the Southfield Adult Recreation Center 50 Plus and the Southfield Public Library present morning movies, free admission, popcorn and water will be served. Call 248-796-4650 for more information. Don McGee is a member of the Southfield Friends of the Library and is one of the library's biggest supporters. He's been producing the Jazz and Blues at Your Library series for many years. Jazz and Blues at Your Library is one of the community's favorite programs and regularly has a great turnout.
Jazz and Blues at the Library has been happening for about 14 and a half years now, once a month, usually the third Wednesday of the month, and we have featured 168 different bands over that time. Once a month. And we haven't run out yet. That's the amazing thing. Detroit has so much musical talent, so incredibly, a great number of bands who just make amazing music. We believe in live music. We believe that music isn't only for entertainment, but it's really a part of our culture. So that's why from month to month we'll feature different kinds of bands, all from the Metro Detroit area. Jazz and Blues at the Library has a Facebook page. It's very simple, Jazz and Blues at Your Library. And if you go there, you'll find out what's coming up in the next several months. Once in a while we have video of an upcoming performer, as well as a lot of information about the series itself. Again, the Facebook is Jazz and Blues at Your Library. We would like for you to like our Facebook page so that you can stay in touch with what's going on. And we're about ready to begin trying something like a live feed of our concerts, our J-Ball Jazz and Blues at the Library concerts, on our Facebook page. So you might want to watch for that as well. We'd rather you come in person because, you know, if you and I don't go to live musical concerts, we got to support the music. The music, if we don't go to live concerts and support live music, then those great musicians will be sitting in the basement or a garage or somewhere making music for themselves, and we don't want that. I urge you, if you haven't been before, to come and check us out. November the 14th, December the 12th, Alexander Zonchek. Again, a reminder, tickets are a little higher there. You're going to have to buy the tickets ahead of time because I know people are going to be out the door wanting to get in to see that. You know, Jazz and Blues at the Library is a series for you. So one of the things we'd like you to do is, if you know of a band that you would like to see featured on Jazz and Blues at the Library, go to our Facebook page, send us a message, suggest the band that you would like to appear live on Jazz and Blues at the Library. Again, the Facebook address is Jazz and Blues at Your Library. Please like us and check us out from time to time to see what's going on.
We got involved because we saw a flyer at her school at McIntyre last year. And last year she competed in the 4th grade, and this is the 5th grade year. So I love books, and I try to promote reading to my kids. So I thought it was a fun way to promote reading. So I have her read the books, and her dad has been good about quizzing her this year. I remind her that it's not about speed, it's about accuracy, knowing the details and things like that. I plan on quizzing her on the author to make sure she knows the author, and high level on the facts on the books. I want them to have fun, right? So for me, it's about reading, learning, trying new books, because I found my kids have certain books that they go to, and this program actually helped them introduce them to different books. So I want them to have fun and enjoy themselves. And I hope that she keeps competing as she gets older. So I'm hoping when she gets older, she'll be more competitive, but now it's more for fun, so there's no incentive. I worked as a page, so I put away all the books, so I read a lot. I love the summer reading program. I remember when I was in high school, I always try to read to be the #1 reader. So reading has opened up so many doors for me and things like that. So I want to introduce my kids to that. It has made me a better thinker and things like that. So I just absolutely love reading. I can't do it as much as I used to now because of the kids, because of everything I have going on, but I try to instill that in my children.
Well, I volunteered to do it on my time because the kids, they love it. They love reading the books. They love the competition of it, and that's really what gets them. It's not for all kids. It's for kids who want to do something above and beyond and who are really committed to the competition. where the Southfield Public Library offered to come, and the youth librarian came and showed the books to all the kids. And so she did kind of a preview, and then after that I went around to the 5th grade rooms and went over kind of what their commitment would look like, and if they were interested that they could come see me. And so that's how we did it, and it's a filtering process, then the parents approve and such. The value in this for the kids is pride, teamwork, and work ethic. It's giving them an opportunity to see that when you work with a team, you're only as strong as your weakest element. And so everyone has a piece and everyone has to step up, and it's not an individual effort but a group effort. And I think that's one of the first times they get to see that at this young age.
Battle of the Books is special for me. You know, people think of reading as a solitary, boring thing. And when I come here, in fact, I just posted on my Facebook page that imagine yourself going to a basketball game, screaming fans everywhere. That's what this is. This is just like, it's like competitive reading. For these kids to get this excited about reading some books and answering some questions gives me a thrill beyond all measure.
Battle of the Books is underway. To participate in the 4th and 5th grade Battle of the Books or the Middle School Challenge Battle of the Books, register with the Southfield Public Library in person or online. Registration ends on January 22nd, 2019. Teams are made up of kids who live in or go to school in Southfield or Lathrop Village and an adult team manager. The manager is in charge of communicating with the library. The 4th and 5th grade Battle of the Books is on Tuesday, March the 12th, 2019. The Middle School Challenge is on Wednesday, March 13th, 2019. Both events begin at 7 p.m. at the Southfield Pavilion. If you have any questions, please call or visit the Southfield Public Library.
The city has become the home for many of the art pieces that were once at Northland Mall. One of them, the Peacock, was recently installed in front of the library.
We're out here installing the pole base for the proposed Peacock sculpture installation. The crew is on their way. They're bringing the bronze sculpture. And I'm very excited. This is the crowning moment where we're actually going to lift the Peacock, the 12-foot long by 6-foot wide Peacock, and mount it on the top of the pole permanently. And everyone's looking forward to seeing how it's going to look, including me.
We're so glad that you found More Than Books. Now come on down and visit the Southfield Public Library. We are a world-class library with a fantastic building, amazing collections, and terrific people, all ready, willing, and able to serve your info needs. You have an idea, a question, or comment about our library? See a staff member for a comment form, or email Dave Ewick, the city librarian, at dewick@southfieldlibrary.org. And thank you for watching More Than Books.